Hi, I'm Good Morning America Radio's Hillary Barsky. Valerie Bertinelli is joining us to talk openly about her struggle with weight, how she lost 40 pounds, and regained her life back in the process. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Hillary. It's a little early, for all this
For you.
business. Yeah, not for you because you're used to it, but
How do you feel about being called a hitman?
I feel good about it. I actually came up with that title myself.
You did.
So I know that's kind of awkward to admit, but I just like the double entendre of it, and I have this book out right now called Hitman as well, and I wanted actually a bullet on the cover that would go all the way through the book and all the way through the pages. They said it would be too expensive. So.
You've been making music for, dare I say, close to 40 years?
Yeah, it's true.
A long time.
Yeah.
Is everything material for you? When you experience a situation, are you thinking about lyrics in your head?
No. For me, Hillary, I take my music like a job. It's like a job to me. So, like right now, I'm writing a Broadway musical.
Betty Boop.
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry to jump ahead there, but
no.
I'm just thinking that, I have to make myself go to the piano now when I get back to Los Angeles and sit. The month of December is my month to work on this, and I will go every morning to the piano and I'll sit and I'll hope that something good comes about it.
Are you very disciplined about that, David?
I'm disciplined in a panic kind of way. I thrive on chaos, and I thrive on schedules, and I thrive on pressure.
One of my favorite albums that you did was Back to Broadway with Streisand.
Oh, yeah.
Bit by bit.
Oh, yeah.
Spiel. Oh, my God. I listened to that. It's funny. I listened to that CD not too long
really?
ago.
She's as you can imagine, I don't know if you've interviewed her or not before, but she's an amazing woman who, as I say in my book, she's the one I could call at 4 o'clock in the morning if I was in jail and say help, and she might yell at me first by like, why are you calling me, waking me up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but then she'd be there in half an hour with her husband.
Are you as much of a perfectionist as she is?
Well, I am a perfectionist. I think she transcends perfection. I mean, she's really not a perfectionist. She's a person that needs to know every option available to her. She needs to know, can the note go up, can it go down, could the intro be short, could it be long, could you put that note here, could you put that note there, and she needs to have that stuff sort of ruminate around in her brain. She needs to know all the options, and then she makes her decision.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit, just like the song says.
Now, when you go into the studio, do you ever record a song, or does an artist ever record a song in maybe 2 takes?
I don't think that's ever happened to me. Only because of me, not because of them. Certainly, most of the singers that I work with are capable of doing a song pretty much all in one take. Although that takes a lot of energy to do. To keep the energy up for a whole 4 minutes is pretty difficult for anybody to do. But the quality of singer that I work with usually could probably do that in 1 or 2 takes. But I still like that 8, 10 takes, so I can really pick through it and really get that extra 5 or 10% and then make it sound like one performance.
Someone like Charice, 16 years of age, a singing sensation, will be a big star.
Beyond.
What did you see in her? What does she have, in your estimation?
There's a few things. One is I believe she's got magic. I believe that when she's in the room, you feel it, and when she's left the room, you know she's gone, and you don't know that she's gone. You just sort of feel that she's gone. So that's star power. Second of all, she's a great mimic, which is a great thing you have to be because that's how you learn to develop your own style. Third of all, she's got a great musical brain. Like this morning, we were editing on the spot. I said, okay, we need to cut 4 bars out there. You need to go right to this part, right? Got it. I got it. That's amazing for, I can't get any of my kids to do that just with picking up their clothes,
You have mostly daughters?
I do. I have 5 daughters.
5 daughters.
Yeah.
And some are in the business?
Some are in the business. I have 2 daughters that act and 1 daughter that writes lyrics, and she has actually co-written both of Michael Bublé's hit songs, and she writes with me, and my youngest daughter travels the world working for a marketing company, and they're all doing well, and it's a good thing.
And your sister's a music producer who just had a baby with a gentleman by the name of Clay Aiken.
Is that true? I didn't know who
the
father was.
Okay.
No. Yeah, my sister James, named James because I have 6 sisters. She's the baby. When she came along, my father and I said, whether it's a boy or a girl, it's getting a boy's name. We had a pact. She's a wonderful woman, very talented producer, finds writers, finds producers, and she found a great way to have a family at a late age. I mean, she was married for 23 years to somebody that didn't want children. When she divorced, she went, I want kids. Her and Clay are best friends, and it's 2008. You can do anything you want.
I'm Hillary Barsky, and this is Good Morning America Radio.